Good morning, good afternoon, and Happy New Year. Happy 2024 to all my awesome clients out there. This is Scott with Harbor Property Management doing my beginning of year review of some of the new laws that California has enacted to make our lives more interesting for us in the property management business and for my clients out there and investors in real estate. There's a few laws in particular that I wanted to kind of discuss with you briefly. This will be short, but I just wanted to make you aware because they're kind of painful and possibly you might encounter this throughout the year and moving forward. And I just want you to be aware. It's not me. Don't shoot the messenger. But there are some laws out there that are, not too friendly toward our landlords and my clients. Let's get into the first one, security deposits. It's called AB 12. And this was Gavin Newsom recently signing Assembly Bill 12. It states that security deposits can be no more than 1 month's rent. This bill makes or aims to make housing units more affordable statewide as renters continue to see costs rise. Okay, what about my landlords and my clients? And, that's troubling. But I'll say this. We usually don't charge double security deposits because the tenants we're putting in there are qualified. So rarely is there a situation where we need to double up on the security deposit. I wouldn't worry about that one too much. Just letting you know and making you aware. Oh, by the way, that security deposit, AB 12, does not apply to single-family homeowners, condo owners, or owners of less than 5 apartments in total. So just making you aware of that. That doesn't apply to you. Anybody who has more than 4 units, this will apply to you for the security deposits. The next one is SB 267. Susan Eggman, Democrat from Stockton, sponsored this bill. This one is problematic. It applies to everybody. Any property, any landlord, any client. It would allow the use of credit reports only when a voucher or other government rent subsidy, Section 8, is present if the landlord offers the applicant a chance to show other evidence of their ability to pay rent. So this is the ability to pay rent law. Maybe you've heard of it. So basically, we have to give them the option when they apply for a property. Do you want to use your credit score and background, or do you want to just show your ability to pay your portion of the Section 8 rent? All they need to do to qualify financially is to be able to show they can pay their portion of Section 8 rent, not the total rent, their portion. If you're in this situation, do know, here's the good news. We are tightening up our rental criteria every single year. They pass a knucklehead law like this. We're trying to tighten up our rental criteria. We have a very strong rental criteria. It's posted on our website. The tenant screening we do is extremely thorough. The landlord reference, the income verification, the employment verification, the overall screening is very thorough. So we're doing our part to make sure that you are protected. We're placing great tenants. Just want to make you aware of that. Moving on to the last one, I thought, oh, this is kind of nice. And this doesn't really apply to many of my clients, but if you have a property or a unit that is almost for certain going to be vacant for 60, 90 days, 120 days or more, it's AB 602. So there's a letter called 602. You provide that to law enforcement, and that lets them know that your unit or property is, for the most part, permanently off the market. It's vacant. So if somebody were to trespass your property, all you got to do is call the law enforcement, local law enforcement. If that letter is on file with them, there's no questions asked. They're going to be removed from the property. That's very helpful. So I would recommend that, and we could help you with that if that's a situation. Wanted to let you know, lastly, rent increases. We have gone ahead for the city of Los Angeles. Any of my clients who have properties in the city of Los Angeles, we are doing a 4% across the board rent increase for your properties. If you pay gas, you could get an extra 1%. If you pay electricity, you could get an extra 1%. If your property qualifies for that, we did it or will do it. But for the most part across the board, my properties that are in the city of Los Angeles is 4%. We've gone ahead and done that. That'll take effect February 1st. Some may have been into March. Also, County of Los Angeles properties and clients, 5% plus CPI, which is currently 3.8. And many of those are going into effect in March. For my single family homes and condo clients, you can raise the rent above 10%. You just need 90 days at that point. I want to thank you for being my awesome clients. If you ever have any questions, you can always email, text, or call me. I'm Scott with Harbor Property Management, and I look forward to working with you in 2024 and want to thank you for the opportunity. Have a wonderful day and a great year. Bye-bye.